What's going on, boys? So we are back again today with another review. Today we have the Amazon exclusive 2-pack Nick and Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks. Super excited to crack into this. I think these are going to be the best Young Buck figures to date. I really like the gear that we're getting. I like the new Matt Jackson head sculpt. Think it's gonna be his best one, the unmatched or the unrivaled series 1. It's definitely a close contender. It's a really good head sculpt. All the ones after that, not super excited about. To me, they just don't really look that great. I like this Nick head sculpt. I think it's the same one from Series 3. So it looks good to me. I like it. So let's look at the packaging. So we have Nick and Matt Jackson here in the front. Pictures of Nick and Matt Jackson wearing the shirts that they are wearing on the figures. It says Tag Team Pack up here in the corner. And then, let's see, professional YouTuber here, guys. On the side, we have Nick Jackson and Matt Jackson Tag Team Pack. And then the back of the box is a picture of Nick and Matt Jackson. Doesn't tell you what event this is from, so I'm not 100% sure where they wore this gear. But I think they wore this gear for a while during their first stint with the tag titles. So I really like this packaging. I don't know, it just looks appealing to me. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and crack into Nick and Matt Jackson and take a look at these figures. All right, so here we have Nick and Matt Jackson out of the box, and I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Everything looks super solid. Couple of complaints. So I had a fear of this, and I watched one other review, and there was an issue with bleeding onto the shoulders. And as you can see, Nick's not too bad. He doesn't have too bad of the bleeding on his shoulders, but Matt Jackson, he's got some pretty bad bleeding there, and this is so disappointing. It just sucks, you know. I mean, there's got to be a better way that they can do these cloth goods without them bleeding that bad. I have noticed some on the WWE figures, like the Mattel figures. There's another right there, but not as bad as the AEW figures for some reason. I don't know if it's just the dyes that they use in the shirts or something. Yeah, not really sure, but accessories wise, they both come with this Young Bucks shirt. They both have the same graphic on their shirt, the Young Bucks killing the business. I really like this shirt. I think it looks really solid. And then they come with a pair of AEW tag team titles also. Seen these before, but they're great championships. I think they're sized really well. Maybe could be a little bit bigger, but all in all, I think they look really well. And then we have Nick and Matt Jackson here in their gear. I think it's the same exact gear, it's just inverse. So on Nick's left leg, he has the green, and then on Matt's left leg, he has the pink, and then it's switched out from there. But yeah, really liking these. Just a little disappointed with the shoulder bleeding there. But let's go over everything. So we got Nick Jackson's head sculpt here. Like I said, I think this is almost identical to his Series 3, Unrivaled Series 3. But I really like this head sculpt. I think it looks really good. I think the likeness is pretty there. Torso, I think it's the same torso that they've used for the Young Bucks figures. No arm or hand tape, which is fine with me. It's definitely inaccurate, as you can tell in the back of the box. In the video, they had black wrist tape on. Go down to the bottom, we got a sculpted belt there. The pink zebra print down into the pink leopard print on the tassels. These are like plastic tassels, but don't really hinder articulation too much on the boot rotation. You still get a good bit of boot rotation. On this side, it's the green zebra that goes into the cheetah print or leopard print with Young Bucks on the side. But yeah, I really like these figures. They feel pretty solid in the hand. The torsos are a little loose, but other than that, they feel really nice. We got Nick Jackson, or Matt Jackson here with his new head sculpt. I really like this head sculpt. I think it looks so much better than his Series 3 and 7, because I think those are virtually the same, just repainted. Definitely think the Series 1's probably still the best likeness to him, but this one is pretty solid. Like the hair down with like the half up, half down, the beard there, eyes look good, and pretty much the same gear with Matt Jackson, just inverted. So he's got the pink leopard the pink zebra into leopard print with the green young bucks, and then the green zebra down into the leopard. So the back sculpted belt, pretty much virtually the same. But yeah, I think these figures look really good. Definitely recommend picking them up. Hopefully when you guys get them, you don't get the bleeding issue. Hopefully somebody finds a solution for that. I've heard that acetone doesn't work. I haven't tried it myself personally. I may try it on this Nick Jackson though, or the Matt Jackson, because that kind of looks like a tattoo or something. Like it just should not be there. I guess if all else fails, you could paint over it. I heard is pretty much like the only solution to this. Luckily it did not get, I don't think, any torso bleeding, maybe a little bit. Yeah, a little bit on Nick Jackson, but not that bad. I don't think, a little bit on Matt Jackson too, but not anything like super noticeable like the shoulders. But yeah, just a little disappointing with that. But other than that, really enjoying these figures. Definitely, I think that these are the best Young Buck figures that we've got to date. If you're gonna get one, you got to get the other. And to me, this is, I think this was like $45 shipped on Amazon, maybe a little bit more. I'm not 100% sure, but for that price, you get two Unrivaled figures and you get both the Young Bucks, so can't beat that. So I'm gonna put the shirts back on, give you guys some up close shots of these guys, and then we're gonna wrap it up for today. So thank you guys for tuning in, and in the next one, see you later.